On this episode of Cash and Cari,
Where are you at price-wise?
a church estate sale promises to drive up the proceeds with a car, an entire living room set, and a French-style settee. And a unique 19th century item could bring good fortune.
It is unbelievable.
Then Cari breathes new life into an old relic.
I can't wait to see what Stephanie does with it.
And this vintage ride gets an updated look.
So the mechanics need some love. I'm Cari Cucksey, and I run estate sales. Whether it's a simple bungalow or a grand mansion, there's always a hidden treasure. I also buy out entire homes, refurbish just about anything, and run my vintage store here in Michigan. I'm a treasure broker. I give dusty relics a new lease on life and make great deals in the process. Sold!
Cari's on her way to meet Anne and Shelley, who want to hold a fundraising event at their church. Their father is the pastor, and he and his wife are donating their antique collection. Cari has decided to donate her services for free.
So here's our back
area.
space.
Okay. And what's for sale in here?
Right here, we do have this buffet that's for sale. Also, this table, these tables and chairs here.
So it's got a couple leaves. It needs a little love.
Yeah.
It's a project for somebody.
Okay, so on to the conference room.
Okay.
Our parents love furniture. As you can see, there's 2 separate living rooms here.
Oh, wow.
So it continues from out there into here.
This is a nice table. Gorgeous. It's reproduction, but it's still a very nice piece. It's been used a little bit, but that's okay. It's still nice and worthy of putting in the sale.
Okay, great.
So, this is a settee. It's French provincial, all carved. You know, in an antique store, this would bring about, somewhere in the $800 range.
Oh my goodness.
Now, you said that there was more here.
Our church used to be a warehouse.
Yeah.
So once we converted everything, we have this long ramp here, and we just put everything
kind of toss everything up
on
there.
the ramp.
Are you guys ready? Have a flashlight or something?
This is
a ramp.
wow.
All right, flashlights definitely are needed. How long have you been collecting stuff in here?
Well, probably for about 10 years.
So there could be all kinds of treasures in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never know what you will find on this ramp.
Excellent.
Long lost members. Lots of furniture.
A lot of furniture.
We've got couches, we've got a wingback chair, mattresses. Do we have some extra help?
We actually did ask some people to come out to help move some stuff off the ramps.
Excellent.
All of the items in this sale have been donated by the pastor, generous church members, and local businesses. With Cari donating her services, this sale is set to raise over $3,500. But before Cari gets started on the sale, she wants to purchase one treasure for herself. She's going to meet with someone who has something she's been hunting for years. Cari had a Schwinn bicycle as a kid and has been wanting to get her hands on one forever.
Hi, Andrea. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. All right, so this is the infamous green Schwinn.
Yep.
So you mentioned it needs a little bit of love, right? Like maybe the brakes have to be redone.
I think there's a lot of things that need to be redone on it.
Okay.
I haven't really inspected what actually works and what doesn't.
What are you thinking price-wise?
Between 75 and $1 million.
Between 75 and $1 million? I like the 75. Are you cool with 75?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, perfect. That's great. I've been looking for a green Schwinn for a long time.
The mechanics need a complete overhaul, but the paint color is exactly what Cari's been looking for. Back at the church, volunteers are arriving to help set up. Cari and the team will need to dig out, organize, and price everything properly before the doors open tomorrow.
Obviously, we're gonna put all the holiday stuff together, all the household stuff together. We need to group all the furniture together, and then we're gonna go through and price.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Come on, Cari, hop on. I'll give you a ride.
Wow, the energy here is awesome. All these helpers, I'm ready to hire them for some estate sales. I'm gonna put $250 on each, and then we can kind of negotiate a little bit, like $45 a piece.
Okay.
They need to be real postered. We'll put 1,000 on it as the starting point, and then we'll just kind of negotiate. Let's put 1,000 or best offer.
Okay.
25. 20 bucks, 10
Okay.
bucks. How about the Slushi machine, little project? How about 40?
40?
So I can't leave without purchasing this amazing cart. So I'm thinking somewhere in the range of maybe 200.
For this cart? $200? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. You know what I'm gonna do with it?
What?
I'm gonna refinish it and make it a coffee table.
Awesome. It means a lot to us. It's kind of like this big weight has been lifted off of us because this ramp has really been weighing on us for years now.
And there's one more item the girl's father wants to donate.
That's been my little baby for a long time.
Did you not want to get rid of it?
No, you know, it's just time to get rid of some of those things. Pass it on. Maybe someone else could enjoy it.
We're gonna do our best to sell it for you.
Okay. This can be an ongoing project that can help the community as well as our church members and bring about unity.
With the help of the church volunteers, everything is set up in time for the sale.
Good morning, ladies. How are ya? Welcome. Come on in. You can change it around.
She's very versatile.
All your proceeds here today, what you're buying, goes right back.
That's wonderful. I've seen a settee over there without a sale.
That one is actually like our showcase sale piece for this church sale.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and look at it.
It's been reupholstered. It's gorgeous.
very pretty.
Do you like it, honey?
I love it.
The wheels are turning. What do you think she should do?
I think she should get it.
This church supports so many young families with young kids.
See, how can you say no to that?
Yeah.
I really have to think a few more minutes.
There's no pressure. She's pondering about it hard, so let's see what happens. Do you want to negotiate a little bit on that settee?
Then you return at 9:30.
Deep breath. What are you thinking? How about 8?
Matches nothing in my whole house. So I know it's a really good cause, and I'd hate for somebody to, that really matches their house and is perfect.
Sure.
Then it would, really benefit the church and the people. Thank you.
That's fair.
Okay? All right.
Kari was close to selling the settee, but in the end, the customer decided to pass. Kari will drop the price to generate some new interest.
Is there some place we can plug it in and see if it actually...
Do we have a little cord over here?
No, is there an on and off switch?
Someplace?
Oh, right here. Is that it? That scared me.
I got 2 small kids, and it'd be kind of a neat novelty item to have something for, for birthday parties or whatever.
Are you going to bring us slushies when you get that refurbished?
Well, I'll have everybody over to the house because they'll melt by the time I get them.
Beautiful, right? Yeah. Oh, the interior is just amazing. Cool.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I came to see that fireplace mantle.
All right, it's right over here.
Is there a price on this? What, do you have a...
It's $150.
One. Perfect. And this is cool too. I want that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I'm thinking like 50 on that. This one's 15.
These are cool.
How about 10 bucks a piece?
Excellent.
$3.80, Kathy.
Great.
It's going to a good cause.
So all these pieces that I'm getting, I'm going to refurbish and repurpose and, resell.
Kari and the team are well on their way to meeting their goal of $3,500. They sold over $1,500 by the end of day 1. The workday isn't over for Kari. She's off to see an appraisal customer, Carolyn. She has an antique Asian bed that she needs an expert to take a look at.
Oh my gosh, Carolyn, this is breathtaking. I mean, it is believable. There's inlaid pearl. It's exquisite. It's awesome. So this is actually a wedding bed, and the family would start making this after the children were engaged, right?
Right.
You just imagine what the stories are, what this bed has seen, you know? And aren't these all little scenes, isn't this a depiction of the family and what they've gone through?
Right. These are scenes of mothers and daughters, fathers and sons. There's courtier scenes and battle scenes. They're all hand-carved with inlaid pearl.
The level of detail on this bed has Cari excited and curious to see what the expert will say about it.
I was very happy to see Cari come out and look at my antiques or antiquities. She was pleasantly surprised with what she saw.
I'm going to get the bed appraised to see if Carolyn made the right investment.
I love that bed, but I bought it for an investment value.
It just has such this amazing feeling, and the smell in here is it's awesome. It's very earthy, and I'm very at peace in here. I like it.
Cari is constantly on the lookout for new treasures at her estate sales, flea markets, and salvage yards. This old-fashioned telephone table was one of her recent finds.
I can't believe somebody didn't find this piece. Look how cute it is. It's a little telephone table. You set it up, you sit down, and you yak.
Cari adopts these discarded items and transforms them into gems that find their way into her store.
All this is gonna have to be sanded off. I got all of the varnish off. You can see all the stain that's come through the wood, and if I want any paint to stick to it, we'll have to apply a layer of oil-based primer because all of this stain is gonna bleed through. Cari brought back some awesome fabric from an estate sale, and this is what we decided to put on the seat. It has a metallic look to it, so I chose a pale gray, and then I'm gonna use a pewter glaze. You can't use the glaze over the primer, it wouldn't look right. So you wanna start with a good base color and then use the glaze over the top. This is a real sheer pewter color. I didn't want it to be too dark, and I wanted it to coordinate with the fabric. I usually just put it on thick and then wipe some of it off and make sure that there aren't any big drips or streaks on it. Done. I have the fabric and the form or the seat underneath. I chose to put this at a diagonal just to be fun and a little different. The great thing about upholstered seats, if you get tired of them, if they get stained, you can just re-staple and add some more fabric. It'll fit just like that. I love it.
It's day 2 of the church fundraiser. From the moment the doors opened, the Mercedes was a big hit. Many customers came in just to take a look at it, but most have been tire kickers so far.
What do you think, sir?
I'm thinking. It's pretty clean.
It is. It's in very good shape.
I saw some rust on the other
and the rim?
rim over here.
That's...
You see what I'm saying? It's kind of corroded pretty bad.
It's peeling off. These are probably just alloy rims that are dipped in chrome.
Yeah, I don't think they're solid all the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to leave an offer, or?
I'm gonna go home and think about it.
Okay.
You know, I don't live far, so
We're going to be here until 5.
I'll get back.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it.
man.
All right.
Have a good one.
Do you sell the car yet, Mo?
Oh, we will. Don't you worry about that.
She is cute. How about 4? Okay, sounds perfect.
Yeah, I'm purchasing these clothing to ship to Africa at a small country called Gambia. The Gambia is my home country, and charity begins at home.
How often do you send?
I send every month.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you send like a shipping container, or?
Yeah, I send a shipping container, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's excellent.
I started this venture about 5 years ago, and I sent about 1 million pieces of shoes to Africa.
Oh, wow, that's excellent.
Yeah.
Do you take eyeglasses and everything? Do they need?
Yes, I do.
They need everything, I'm assuming.
Anything that we can use in Africa, I do take. All these funds will be going to the church, and the church in turn supports our community, our neighborhood also, in revitalizing our people over here.
Hi, folks. Good morning.
Hi there. Oh, stained glass. Maybe we could use that for your house. Oh, Michael, we have to have this land.
That is $35.
Okay.
Let's have it.
Yeah.
You want to have that?
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, grab it.
Oh, here's an urn thing. This is only $10, Michael.
All right, that will be $130, and that's with everything that you got today.
Cari's friend Chuck has a business in the community. He came by the sale to see if he can get involved.
You can buy some stuff and donate it too.
Okay.
Most of our skating rinks is, young children, families coming out to have a good time. So we make our living off of that. So we just like to donate a little something back.
There's actually a safe house that needs furniture, and there's a couple here that's part of this church that actually lives in this home, and there's other families that live there. It's like a transitional home, gets them off the street, helps them find a job. They have a small baby, so they need furniture. This is a really nice couch. This is in good condition.
We can do that.
Okay, perfect.
How about maybe a rug for them?
That'd be great.
That would kind of warm it up a little bit, and maybe if we could find a table.
Oh, that's perfect. Here,
Perfect.
we'll move the chair over, and then they'll have a whole living room.
And Cari, this woman right here was wondering if there's any possibility of doing like a package deal for all of these clothes.
Okay.
They would like to donate it to the school.
Oh, wow, absolutely. So are these uniforms?
Uniforms, yeah, for the kids to wear to school. This is their colors, to wear beige, this beige, they wear the black and the navy blue.
Well, we can definitely give you a deal. Let's count them all up, put them together, and we'll give you a great price.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Especially since you're donating it to the school. I think that's excellent.
Thank you. Now we have some uniforms for the summertime. My kids can also stay in our uniform wear. This is something I really enjoy doing, is putting back to our community.
She was talking to me about uniforms, the reason why kids wear uniforms, so they can all be one, they can be the same. There's no bullying, there's no teasing. She found exactly what she was looking for. They needed summer uniforms. This is perfect. I feel really good about it. It's the pastor's car, and he decided to put it in the sale and get rid of his baby.
This sounds good.
Just to give you an idea that it does run.
Call my son and have him come look at it.
Bring them on by. Let me tell you the deal. We do want to get rid of it today.
While the customer gets her son to look at the car, Cari goes back to check on her bike. The bike needed some fender work and new bearings in the back wheel. Cari's mechanics polished it up, got the rear brakes working, and tuned the spokes so that the wheels roll straight. They gave it 1960s style white wall tires and Bow style pedals. They did a fantastic job of restoring it to its original glory. Back at Cari's store, Asian antiques expert Paul Haig has come to give an appraisal on Carolyn's investment.
As we look at Carolyn's daybed here, this is an amazing piece of Chinese art. This piece, I believe, is 19th century. It could be earlier, could be a little later, but I would say generally about 1850, 1870 on this piece from looking at it. This is like a little personal apartment. A family or parts of a family, and especially the women, would spend sometimes half or more of their day inside this little compartmented area. And you see these plain panels here? Those would be complemented to make it a personal space for each person by scrolls or by beautiful textiles.
Now, this piece is so large. How many people do you think it took to carve this? I mean, how long did it take?
This was probably done by a very large workshop, and this could take up to a year for a whole group of people to carve. Somebody would do the structure, other people would do the carving, other people would do the joinery. This piece all comes apart in pegs. This whole piece can come apart and be transported by, at that point it would be transported by an ox cart, and they would take it apart and reassemble it.
What are some of the other uses of this space?
Well, if we want to sensationalize this piece, we call it an opium bed, because of course opium was used especially during the last part of the Qing dynasty. A lot of wealthy Chinese would smoke opium. Age affects the price as much as anything else. Secondarily is the overall quality of the piece. If I look at realized prices on similar objects in auctions and at sales, I would go from 20 to maybe 25,000 on this.
Carolyn bought this bed as an investment. From that estimate, she can sleep easy knowing that she did the right thing. At the church, the fundraiser is going strong, but sisters Anna and Shelley still hope to sell the settee and the car to reach their goal for the sale.
The customer who was interested brought her son back to have a peek, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it sells.
Beautiful car. It's really nice shape. You started up right.
Yeah, he started it up.
It's a strong engine. Yeah, it's a V8. Yeah.
Hi there. How you doing?
I'm great, I'm great.
You're interested in the settee?
It's a beautiful piece. It's just so period. It sits really well, and it's just an elegant piece. Very
Absolutely.
elegant.
Do you have a spot for it?
Well, when I just finished my degree work, I want to open a home for runaways, and this would go in my office.
Oh, very nice.
This would go in my office.
Very nice. Well, we're asking $600.
That seems reasonable.
Many customers came in throughout the sale to look at the settee, but today, somebody finally bought it on the spot. With the settee sold, Car is going to see how Mo is doing with the car.
Okay, put me down for 16 then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you want it, we can take care of it right now.
So did you decide you're going to take it home with you?
She said she wants it.
Where are you at price-wise?
16.
$1,600?
Yeah, he said that's fine. We sold the car.
Our dad let us sell it.
For 3 days, Kari and a team of volunteers worked hard at the church sale. They sold over $4,300, well over the original sales goal. The best part is, it'll all go to charity.
I think that Kari and Paula brought an awesome amount of energy to the sale. They was always happy and they were smiling with us all the time as well.
You're gonna make me cry.
Stop doing stuff. No, you're gonna make me cry. I'm not a crybaby.